I could do without that. Okay, so the weather's not really playing ball. I want to go over to Farm and bring another load of bales back, which I'm probably going to have to do anyway because the weatherman says it's going to get worse after today. So bring us at the speed on our Heifer. This is the Heifer we bought off a neighbour. We had to have a check test done on her because unfortunately went down with TB. She's missing a couple of bits. There's one of them. So this is the tip of her right hand horn, actually, that side. So basically we've cut the ends off both of her regrown horns. She was dehorned as a calf, not very well, they've grown back, and this side was actually impacting on the side of her head. So for welfare we had to take it off. We considered taking the whole horn off, but the time of year and with the amount of flies around now, it was kind of decided it would be better just to take the ends off and make sure she's comfortable and safe for the time being, particularly because while she was in the crush before we dehorned her, we did a PD on her and she is actually carrying a calf, which is a relief. Great news for us, but definitely a relief because when we bought her, she was 3 years old. Never had a calf, and it was one of those things, if she missed a cycle again, there's always a chance she may never go into calf. So it was an and which would we actually catch her, because she was actually only with the bull that we had for one cycle. So in the time she was here, she only came into season once, and fortunately, touch wood, he caught her and she's now well and truly in calf. So the vet says a good 4 months in calf, which is about right. So now I've got to make up my mind whether to let these guys out. The calves that are coming from our friend, there's only 5 now. Coming from there, we've had, yes, don't interrupt, it's rude. They're coming on the weekend, Saturday, and it's a case of I probably could just let these out and let the calves go in, come in here for a couple of days, see if they calm down, let them out. Or do you know what, if I let these out, if I leave the gate open, the cattle are going to come in anyway. So they kind of really want to go outside, and I'd like to let them outside. But again, they're in, they're on dry grub. Thing is, you feel sorry for them because it's not their fault they're in here. I'd only be keeping them in to help calm down the new calves. I'm going to think about that. I might let them out later on because I can always get some more back in again. Right, so 10 o'clock, cup of tea time. We're going to shoot up the house. Well, I'm going to shoot up the house, have a cup of tea, and I think it's going to be a trip to the other farm, pick up another load of bales. I think there's only 15 to come on the next load, 19 on the last load. We'll get the 15 today, and then maybe we'll get back and get the second load today. I don't know. But anyway, we're relieved. Everything is happy and healthy, no TB, dehorned and in calf. Happy days. Ooh, what's that? Hello. There you go, right. Did you want to see what's in the purse as well? Right, I have actually just had a little peek in here. So, obviously someone's taken pity on my Farmer P bodge of the case fender when I repaired it with a grinding disc or a cutting disc. There's nothing in there for you. I was sent a picture of this the other day from a fairly regular contributor to the channel saying he'd sent something. Anyway, it's obviously right, and we'll come to that bit in a minute. He has sent me a pair of checker plate aluminium discs, big fat washers, and a packet of new fixing bolts. So that will be a job. I will video that as a thank you for doing it, but and that came from, I haven't got my glasses on, Johnny Houston. So yes, it did say, do I remember you, Johnny? Yes, I do remember. We've spoken before. So anyway, he said, I'll read it to you. Hi Ian, just sending you 2 pieces of alloy tread plate I cut for you to repair your front mudguard on the case. One for the repair now and one for any future repair if needed. Well, I've already repaired the other side with a piece of plastic. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to do both of these so they match. It's not a case of I have to, but I just think it'll look better if they match. And not only that, whichever side of the tractor I'm standing on, I can admire your handiwork. I've also sent a few different lengths of bolts to suit, as I wasn't sure what size yours are. I threw in some washers too. Hope this helps in some way, as it will be better than grinding disc. Haha. So, right, okay. And he's basically said if I need anything else done in the future to please let him know. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you, Johnny. I really appreciate that. That is going to look so much nicer than cutting disc. So do we? Yes or no? Do we have the checker plate on the outside, or I think the checker plate will go on the outside because it's nicer. So right. Everything down there for me this morning, first thing is done. I come back up for a quick cup of tea, and obviously to share this with you guys. I am going to drink my cup of tea and then going back down to the farm to fetch a 3rd load of bales. I'm not going to take you with me because you've already seen it in the previous video. I will take the camera, same as last time, just in case something interesting happens down there. You know, it's handy to have it with you just in case. But yeah, that's going to be this morning. More tractor driving. So, right. Can I move now? I want my cup of tea. It's over there. Hello? 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 Earth calling Biscuit. Is it because it's your birthday? It's Biscuit's birthday. Hello? Ready? Ready? Let's go. Load on, strapped down on the way home. I'm kind of hoping that maybe I can do the 4th and last load later on this afternoon. So if everything goes to plan, that would be quite nice, because that means job done. I can tick that one off the list. So we'll see. But we'll let them go. Well, we made it. They're all still on there. No crunch. That's just how I like it. Right, let's get them unloaded. Okay, so we're getting there. Got another 19 to come from Tether Farm, which I'll try and do this afternoon. And I think there's about 30 of the coarser bales left from up at Pigeon Mead. So there's another 50 to go in here, which I think will fit in here reasonably simple. We might even be able to leave that bay open because we were going to stack the straw in front. But we should have 174 and 50. Is it 57? So around about 130 bales of hay we'll have in the barn, plus the 3 left from last year. So that's going to be kind of enough. With that, the 40 odd bales of haylage that we've got left over from last year as well, plus the 180 odd bales of haylage we've got over at the other farm, I don't think anything's going to starve in a hurry. But it's nice to have it in undercover. Right, it is 3 minutes past 1 and my tummy has just told me it's dinner time.